what does it mean to you to like be someone without your possessions or be someone without your history in that way?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, it's an interesting dance, and I have a big reverence for Toltec shamans, and having studied with one who studied directly with Carlos Castaneda before Carlos Castaneda passed away. Um, but yeah, and without the freedom and allowing this assemblage point, right? So the more that we dissolve our identity, the more we can move and be free of and really then ask the question of who am I really? Who am I now without these possessions? Who am I and where am I and what am I? And so yeah, I mean, it's we are identified, and people, I would just I'll say this as a side note: anyone who's gone through loss, don't come up to them and say, yeah, it's just stuff. It's like such an unkind thing to say, and you have no context and have no business saying that if you haven't gone through it, because it isn't it isn't, because of course it's stuff. But we have, to your point, through our lives, we've attached ourselves to things. They become the house, the home. There's a reason why feng shui has been around for thousands of years. It becomes this extension of us, this energetic flow of our body and our home. And so it becomes fluid. And so when you have things that mean something to you, could be negative, it could be positive, it is not kind to say that it's just stuff without the nuance of all of it, because you have to grieve. What if you want to say that, you want to pick, I would ask everyone, grab your most perfect heirloom of your great grandfather, your great mother, hell, your mother, your dad, the best picture that represents who they are, and then burn it and destroy it. Now see how that feels. Or have someone else come and grab it from you and burn it. How are you going to feel? Are you going to immediately just say it's just stuff? So it's not, there's a process that we all need to go through to grieve the detachment of all of that stuff. Yeah, it happened to me abruptly, like a Buddhist sand painting that they just finish and just wipe it away, you know? So yeah, it's incredibly freeing when you've kind of gone through the process of that grief. For sure, I was, and still am, wickedly excited about what I'm going to create. Now the trick is not be re-identified with all of that stuff and just do it because it feels good to do it. So what if we could just make that choice, not doing it out of, okay, then I will be healed if I create this perfect house, then I will be better, then I will be a greater, have greater status, like all of that stuff. That's the trick of the ego. The trick of the ego is very cleverly trying to grab itself and anchor itself into these identities. Now I'm just really having fun. I'm really pushing the envelope on all of these people that are helping me build my house. And I'm just like, let's look at Roman concrete. Let's look at these texts. Imagine doing all of that. Imagine creating a food forest that no one, like in this area. Imagine growing indigenously. Imagine plants. Imagine thriving through the life that's already here and allowing the animals and the sentient beings to just have a wicked playground. It's like all of these things are just kind of the vision that I have. So I'm literally already experiencing most of the feelings of actually doing it. So when it manifests, it's just going to be manifested. But I literally was standing up on my mountain over here where the new house is going to be, as if I was in the house, feeling everything I was, looking at the same view that I would be in that house. And I just owned it. I'm like, I am in the house right now. I am looking at this thing. And so when it happens, cool. but it's already here. It's already in the energetic field. So it's just, it's just like, it's just fun when it shows up, but it's not necessary. It's just, I'm just going to keep pursuing it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
man, this is fantastic stuff. Very, very exciting. And I think a lot of people are going to be resonating with what you're saying, and it's so tangible, moving towards all the things we want.